Hello, everyone, and welcome back to your daily English dose. It's truly wonderful to have you here with me today. Have you ever been in an English conversation where you understood the words but felt like you didn't quite know how to react or how to show you were listening effectively? Or perhaps you found yourself repeating, "Yes, I see," over and over again, making the conversation feel a bit flat? You're not alone. Knowing how to use appropriate listener responses or back-channeling cues is absolutely crucial for natural, engaging, and smooth English conversations. These are the small words and phrases native speakers use constantly to show they are paying attention, to express surprise, agreement, doubt, and so much more, without interrupting the flow of conversation. Today, we're going to unlock the secrets to sounding like a truly engaged and understanding English speaker. We'll explore 10 essential and incredibly common English phrases that native speakers use all the time to signal active listening and build rapport. Mastering these will not only make your conversations flow more smoothly, but also significantly improve your listening comprehension as you recognize these subtle yet powerful cues. Get ready to transform your English interactions. Let's dive right in. Our first essential listener response is, uh-huh. This is perhaps one of the most basic yet incredibly common ways to signal that you are listening and understanding what the other person is saying. It's informal, versatile, and can convey simple acknowledgement. It's often used to show you're following along without interrupting the speaker's narrative. For example, imagine your friend is telling you a long story about their day. As they speak, you can periodically interject with a soft, "uh-huh," to let them know you're still engaged in processing their words. You might hear it in a conversation like this. "So then, I went to the store to buy some milk." Listener, "uh-huh." And guess what? They were all out. It was so frustrating. It's a non-committal yet highly effective way to show you're paying attention and encouraging them to continue. It can also be used briefly to confirm something, like, "Did you get the email?" Response, "uh-huh." It's pronounced with a slight upward or flat intonation. Next up, we have exactly. This response is used when you strongly agree with what the other person has just said, or when they have perfectly articulated a point you were also thinking or feeling. It conveys strong affirmation, complete understanding, and often a sense of shared perspective. For example, if someone states, "I think the most important thing for learning English is consistent practice every single day, without fail," you might respond with a firm, "Exactly. That's precisely what I believe, and what has worked for me too." Or if a friend expresses a common frustration, "It's so incredibly frustrating when your internet keeps disconnecting right in the middle of a crucial online meeting, isn't it?" You can reply with conviction, "Exactly. It drives me absolutely crazy and ruins my productivity." This phrase clearly shows you're not just listening, but you're also completely on the same page as the speaker, making for a more connected conversation. You'll often hear this in debates or discussions in TV shows where characters are building on each other's arguments or insights. It's a powerful way to express complete alignment. Our third crucial listener response is, "really." This is a very common and versatile way to express surprise, doubt, or simple interest in what the other person is saying. The intonation here is extremely important. A rising intonation typically indicates genuine surprise or an open question, while a falling intonation might suggest a more skeptical, "is that so?" or a thoughtful consideration. For example, if your friend casually tells you, "I just won the grand prize in the local raffle," you would likely exclaim with genuine wide-eyed surprise, "Really? That's absolutely amazing. Tell me everything." If someone tells you something that seems hard to believe, perhaps an improbable achievement like, "I finished reading that entire 500-page novel in just one afternoon," you might ask with a hint of gentle doubt, "Really? All 500 pages in one day? That's impressive." In a TV show, a character might react to unexpected news or an unbelievable twist in the plot with a surprised, "Really?" It's incredibly versatile for conveying various shades of reaction to new and incoming information. Moving on to, "You're kidding!" or "No way!" These two phrases are excellent for expressing strong surprise or intense disbelief, often in a lighthearted, informal, or slightly exaggerated way. They effectively convey a sense of, "I simply can't believe it," or "That's utterly incredible." They are perfect for reacting to truly shocking or unexpected news. For instance, if your friend tells you they just got a huge promotion they weren't expecting, and it comes with a big raise, you could respond enthusiastically, "You're kidding! That's absolutely fantastic news. You totally deserve it. Congratulations." Or if someone shares a wild, unbelievable anecdote that sounds almost too good or too bad to be true, you might say, "No way! Did that really truly happen? I'm stunned." In comedies or dramatic scenes in movies, you'll hear characters using these phrases frequently to react to astonishing developments, adding a lot of emotional emphasis and genuine shock to their response. They are often interchangeable for expressing strong disbelief. Our fifth important listener response is, "Oh, I see." This phrase is primarily used when you understand something new or clarify a point that was previously confusing or unclear to you. It powerfully signals comprehension, realization, and a moment of clarity. It's often used immediately after someone explains something to you that makes a previously opaque concept clear. For example, if someone is explaining a complex scientific process or a new company policy, and suddenly you grasp the core idea, you can nod thoughtfully and say, "Oh, I see. Now it makes perfect sense how that system works." Or if you misheard or misunderstood something earlier in the conversation, and it's then corrected, you might say, "Oh, I see. I thought you said something completely different, but now I understand." This is distinct from a simple "uh-huh," because it indicates a new level of understanding or a genuine aha moment. You'll often hear this in instructional videos or explanations within TV shows, where a character is actively learning or being informed about something new. It powerfully shows an active processing and successful comprehension of information. Next up, we have, "Tell me about it." This listener response is used to express strong agreement and shared experience, often with a touch of exasperation, shared frustration, or sympathetic understanding. It emphatically means, "I completely understand what you're saying because I've experienced something similar," or, "You don't need to tell me, I already know how that feels." It's a very colloquial and empathetic way to connect with the speaker's feelings. For example, if your friend complains about a particularly long and arduous commute, saying, "My commute was absolutely terrible today, stuck in traffic for over 2 hours," you could respond with deep empathy and understanding, "Tell me about it. Mine was awful too, and I was late for everything. It's the absolute worst." Or if someone talks about how incredibly difficult and challenging it is to master a brand new complex skill, you might say, "Tell me about it. I've been trying to learn advanced coding, and it feels like an uphill battle every single day." It's a powerful and relatable phrase for expressing solidarity and commiseration, very commonly heard in casual conversations and often appearing in comedic or dramatic dialogue in TV shows. Our seventh phrase for acknowledging and reacting is "you got it." This informal phrase has a few uses, but as a listener response, it's frequently used to mean "I understand," "I've received your message," or "consider it done." It confidently shows that you comprehend an instruction, a request, or a piece of information and are ready to act on it. For example, if your boss gives you a clear instruction, "Could you please send that urgent email to the client by noon today?" you can respond confidently and efficiently, "You got it. I'll make sure it's sent right away, no problem." Or if a friend asks, "Hey, could you possibly pick up some groceries on your way home from work?" you can cheerfully say, "You got it. Just send me the list of what you need." In movies, you might hear a character confirm a plan or acknowledge an order with a concise, "You got it, boss," implying they've fully understood the command and are ready to execute. It conveys competence, readiness, and compliance. Moving on to "fair enough." This listener response is used when you acknowledge and accept someone's point, argument, explanation, or decision, even if you don't necessarily fully agree with it, or if it's not what you personally preferred. It signifies understanding, concession, and a willingness to move past a point of disagreement. It's a way of saying, "Okay, I see and understand your perspective, and I won't argue further on this matter." For example, if you suggest going to a specific type of restaurant, but your friend says, "Actually, I'm not really in the mood for Italian food tonight. I had it yesterday," you might respond, "Fair enough. How about we try that new sushi place instead? I heard it's really good." Or if someone explains their reasoning for doing something you didn't initially understand or approve of, you can thoughtfully say, "Fair enough. I can see why you made that decision given the circumstances." You'll frequently hear this in discussions, negotiations, or even polite disagreements in TV shows, where characters are trying to reach a compromise or a mutual understanding. Our ninth expression is "go on." This simple but remarkably effective listener response is used to encourage the speaker to continue their story, explanation, or thought, clearly showing that you are actively listening, engaged, and genuinely want to hear more details. It acts as a gentle prompt to keep the conversation flowing. For example, if your friend pauses their captivating story mid-sentence, perhaps searching for the right words, you can politely and encouragingly prompt them with a gentle, "Go on. What happened next? I'm on the edge of my seat." Or if someone seems hesitant to share more personal details about an experience, you can gently encourage them. "You were saying something about your challenging trip to the mountains. Go on. I'm interested to hear more." In suspenseful scenes in movies, a character might lean in intently and say, "Go on," to urge another character to reveal crucial, perhaps dangerous information. It powerfully communicates engagement, curiosity, and a desire for further information. Finally, our 10th and last listener response for today is, "You bet." This enthusiastic phrase is a very informal and strong way to express emphatic agreement, confirmation, or willingness. It directly translates to "absolutely," "certainly," or "you can count on it." It implies a high degree of certainty or an eager willingness to comply or participate. For example, if someone asks you, "Are you definitely coming to the party tonight? We're all looking forward to seeing you." You can respond with excitement and assurance, "You bet. I wouldn't miss it for the world. I've been looking forward to it all week." Or if a friend asks, "Can I absolutely count on your help with moving this weekend? I really need an extra hand," you can confidently assure them, "You bet." I'll be there bright and early, ready to help with everything. You'll often hear this in upbeat, confident, or friendly dialogue in shows and movies. It's a more vibrant and less formal way of saying yes, certainly, or of course. Wow, we've covered an amazing array of essential English listener responses today. These 10 phrases are truly game changers for making your English conversations flow more naturally, for showing genuine engagement, and for proving that you're an active and attentive listener. Remember, simply knowing them isn't enough. The real power comes from using them actively in your own interactions. Pay close attention to how native speakers use them in your favorite TV shows, movies, and daily interactions, and then try incorporating them into your own chats. Don't be afraid to experiment. The more you practice, the more these phrases will become second nature to you, making your English sound much more authentic, confident, and engaging. You'll feel more connected in your conversations. So, out of all these fantastic listener responses, which one are you most excited to start using in your next English conversation? Or perhaps you have another go-to phrase that you find incredibly useful for showing you're listening? We absolutely love hearing from you and learning about your own English learning journey. So please don't hesitate to share your thoughts, favorite phrases, and any questions you might have in the comments section directly below this video. Your insights and feedback are incredibly valuable to us and help us create even better content that truly serves your English learning goals. If you found this deep dive into natural English responses incredibly helpful, and feel that it has genuinely boosted your understanding and confidence, please do us a huge favor and give this video a big thumbs up. Sharing is caring, so please also consider sharing this video with your friends, classmates, or anyone else you know who is also on their journey to master the English language and wants to sound more natural and fluent. And most importantly, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to your daily English dose for even more amazing, practical, and engaging English lessons designed to help you reach your fluency goals. Don't forget to hit that notification bell icon so you won't miss any of our exciting new video uploads. Thank you so much for watching today, for your dedication to learning, and for being an integral part of our community. Keep practicing, keep learning, and I'll definitely see you in the next one. Bye for now.